Hi everyone, so glad you're here. For today's card project, I'm making a summer garden card. So for this card, I am using the fall box card B. And so it makes a stadium card and it makes 5 tiers. And it's a very customizable stadium builder. You can do 3, I've done 2 tiers and I've done 5 tiers and it works great. So got that inked, and now I'm using the Calla Lillies die, and that's part of the new flower release. And I am inking over my Pop Tone natural cardstock using Party Dress Catherine Pooler, and I also use some Pucker Up Catherine Pooler for the trims on the flowers. And now these are it is escaping me, She Snail. Oh my goodness, that was so hard. She's from the She Snail die set. And so I've got the mushrooms, and I cut 2 snails just in case, but I only used 1. And I am inking those up with Honeycomb Catherine Pooler inks. And up for the green stadium part, I used Lime Ricky and Grass Skirt. So we've got the snail body, the stump of the mushrooms, the 2 mushrooms, and then the snail head all getting inked up. Okay, so this butterfly I cut out from the Dream Big die set, and I did it in yellow jacket cardstock from Cut Cardstock, and then I did an ink blending trio of Tiki Torch, Orange Peel, and Orange Twist from Catherine Pooler, and then cut out the top layer in black, and then the butterfly body will be cut out in Adobe cardstock from Cut Cardstock. So then the florals, and these look kind of like Black-Eyed Susans or Echinacea to me. So there is a little raised area on the floral, so I decided to color over that with my Copic. And then I colored the center with my Copics as well. So it makes a really cute little flower that is a great flower for fall as well. So assembling the mushrooms. So I wanted pink with red dots and red with pink dots, but I wanted the mushroom body to be that natural color. So doing a little customizing here, you cut the mushroom out of red cardstocks and then the topper out of pink, and then glue them together and then trim the excess off and then glue it to the natural colored card base for the mushroom, and it turned out so cute. So now I'm gluing on this snail shell. There's 3 parts to the snail shell, so you can pop that up and get dimension if you want. I did a little ink blending to add dimension. So there's that, and then gluing the head over onto the body. And now I'll start assembling the Calla Lillies. So there's 4 parts to every Calla Lily. You've got the flower base, the trim, the flower trim, the center, and then the stem and the leaves. And then doing the little daisies from the Dream Big die set. And the Black-Eyed Susans. I just love that flower. That is just an awesome flower. I did one in pink as well, so it can look like Echinacea. And then getting that assembled. And now I'm building the other mushroom. So you can see I just trim off the base, the bottom part, and then glue it to the part that I want. And the flowering can. Love this flowering can. So the orange cardstock is Adobe from Cut Cardstock, and the yellow again is Yellow Jacket from Cut Cardstock. And then it is again the Dream Big die set from Pixi Dust Designs. And you get all of those pieces. So you've got the flower pieces, there's like 3 kinds of butterflies, and then the daisy and the echinacea. So very cute set. So now I'm adding the details onto the She Snail. So she's got eyebrows, she's got the most darling little eyes, and then a sweet smile, and then she's got some antennas. So we're doing those. And we'll get those glued on. She comes with a bow, she comes with a box of candy, and she comes with glasses that I'll be putting on later. Put her little arms on. The heart just wasn't working for me. I just didn't want it. She's cute enough without it. So got her little arms on. And now her little yellow glasses. Aren't they adorable? Okay, so let's assemble the stadium box. So you've got the back layer, you've got the two sides, you've got the front layer, and then the 3 rows in between. So to get started, I folded on the 2 side pieces. I folded the large tab, or the longer tab in the back, and then the shorter tab in the front. So I did that on both pieces, and you fold them inwards. So there are score lines on each piece. So you take the I shouldn't say shortest, the least high piece, put a little glue on the tab and line it up exactly with that score line. And then you do the next tallest piece, put glue on the tab and line it up with the score line, and lining everything up with that bottom of the side piece. And then you take the third, and then you add glue to the top of the tabs and line them up with the exact same score lines on the other side. So this is I'm only going 2 times fast. So it's not in real time, but it's barely sped up. And you can see how easy and quick this goes together. So you can kind of see the score lines there in that view. And then just doing the third tab to the score line. So it's building progressively. Each insert is just a little bit higher than the one previous. So those are folded down. So now I'll put glue on that and put the back piece on. And then I will flip it over and we will put the front piece on. And then there's decorative pieces for the 2 side tabs and the front piece that I do put on. When I'm making a winter card, I do not put those on. I use this for winter cards, and then I just snip off those little blades of grass that are sticking up, and it works perfectly for snowbanks. So again, a very versatile stadium set. Okay, so adding glue. So the decorative piece it has stitching around the edges. And then it also has embossed little like grass tufts on it. So that's why I don't use it on winter cards. I mean, I suppose I could make it look like snowdrifts, but meh, I don't do it. So, and then similar for the side pieces. There's stitching around the edges and then the embossed grass tufts. So you do one on each side. All right, so now to assemble the watering can. So that little grass thing you saw me stick on there, it is cut perfect to stick in the top of the watering can. And then you can add your flowers or butterflies or whatever you want. So now it's all about just gluing things to the panels or slots of the stadium card. So I'm gluing everything at the base. I put a little glue on the base of something and then I glue it in onto one of the slots. So you can see how it is going so far. And it was really easy. All I'm doing is just gluing things now. So this has just been a fun, relaxing card to make. Stressful week. So it's really nice to just Friday come and craft and do something fun and make something pretty and colorful that someone will enjoy. So the foliage in the background is from the Foliage die. That's part of the new release. And I just love it. And I cut some in silver the other day, and I haven't used it yet, but for Christmas, it's going to be pretty. And then the sentiment is from the Wizard World. And then I used MFT die cuts. Okay, so here's the card we created together. I am loving how this came out. So this is for my great niece. She will be turning 7. So this is a little fun thing, and they just moved into a new house. So it's a really fun card for her to get. She'll get mail at her new house and it'll be for her birthday. So very fun. So quick review, we used the Pixi Dust Design She Snail set, and that is where I got the snail and these darling little mushrooms. That's the set I used for that. The Foliage, that's the greenery all along the back row, and that's a new release. And then as are the Calla Lillies, this little bunch right here, the Calla Lillies. And then the Dream Big is the watering can here with the flowers and the butterfly. And then of course we have the Fall Box Card B. Now I chose to use every level, but you don't have to. I have done this with 2 levels, I've done it with 3, and I've done it with 5. I haven't done it with 4. So let's say I only wanted to use 3. I would do the back row, then the next row, and then that row, and then fold this in and then put this front piece over it. So it's a very customizable. You don't need to own a whole bunch of things if you have this card. I love it. I use it probably every other month to make a, I don't know what these are called, stadium cards, stage cards. Fits beautifully in a 5x7, which is fun. And then again, the back is available for you to write your sentiment. So really fun card. I want to thank you all for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.